Hey guys, it's Ty from GamesFromTheFront.com with another After Action report from our 19th session for the Where Eagles Dare campaign game that we played this past Tuesday. We had a full complement of 6 players, and I'd like to go through some of the highlights of what happened during this session. First of all, down near Valkenswald, we still have Kampfgruppe Heinke and a lot of the units from the 231st engaged. Not too much to report here, just a couple of combat outcomes. I think there was one unit that was eliminated on the German side, but otherwise it looks like the Germans are pretty bottled up. They're going to have a tough time breaking through the 231st. You will note, though, that from Valkenswald up to Eindhoven, club route is now cleared of German units. We had a formation of the Germans. I think it was von Hoffman who routed last session. However, I think the big news of the night is up in Eindhoven itself, where the Bailey Bridge that was in place for Eindhoven was initially attacked by some armored units from the 101st Panzer Brigade. And the first shot resulted in a cohesion hit on the Bailey Bridge. In a later activation, it was suppressed, and then ultimately it was destroyed in a third activation. I think the 107th had a formation activation chit, and at that point blew up the Bailey Bridge and scooted out of town. So you'll see them a little bit here north of Eindhoven. So the bridge at Eindhoven is currently uncrossable. So it's going to cause some problems, of course, for the Allies. In the meantime, Group Hot has not retreated necessarily, but has made their way back towards Eindhoven, and then is kind of made the round the bend, is starting to head towards Best. Up near San, we have elements from the 327th Glider Regiment have surrounded San. I don't know that there are any Germans. Don't look like there are any Germans around. I think they might have eliminated one unit, but most of those units from the Panzer Brigade or Panzer Regiment have made it south of town down here near Eindhoven. The other elements, other units from the Glider Regiment are heading up towards St. Odenrode. And won't face much of opposition in St. Odenrode itself. I still have these 2 infantry German units from Jungwirth, Kampfgruppe Jungwirth in place, but I thought about routing them, but they're going to stay in place for now. Down in Best, pretty quiet from a combat perspective. The 59th Independent formation is entirely eliminated now, so there's no independent units from the 59th left. There's only, I think, one you know what? I also think that was Derwitz eliminated. I don't know if there are any Derwitz, Kampfgruppe Derwitz units left. Doesn't look like it, so they might be completely out of the game. All we have now are a handful of the Kampfgruppe Clem, and they're kind of bottled up in town. Group Cold continues their march or their drive up potential club route north of Best, and some of them have made it past St. Odenrode and even all the way up to Vagel, north of Vagel, and into Hoj High. I'm sure I'm butchering that, but Hoj High. The bridge here in Fagel was tested and seems to be sturdy enough to carry armored units. And I think the only other movement I'd like to call out is the divisional jeeps from the 101st are making their way towards Best. So Group Cold is headed in one direction, and the 502nd Regiment is heading towards Best in the other direction. So a lot of movement, a little bit of drama down there near Eindhoven with the bridge. But we keep rolling on, and we'll be playing again this coming Tuesday. Yeah, probably worth pointing out that when the Guards Armored Division activation shit was pulled, there was, I think, one step that was off potential club route, and so the Germans did pick up another victory point. So we are at 31 points for the Germans and 26 for the Allies. Thanks for watching.